Norrath, welcome back to another episode of Saturday Night Grind with the Adventure Squad, level 75 edition. Still, it is Souxssie's epic. So we are here, and you know where we are. We are going into the Plane of Fear. We are looking for a drop. Hopefully, it won't be too crazy. So we're just going to try to run past all these specters. We're all buffed up. We're ready to go. So I think when we get there, we're just gonna run in, hope for the best. I think we're probably just gonna try to get everyone to run over to the west wall and just see what we do there instead of fighting right in the center at the portal. So, Spectre. Alright, we don't care about that. Alright, here we go. I mean, we're just gonna go straight in. Alright, everybody, here we go. Alright, here we are. Let's see what we can do. The Duff. You here? There we are. Let's go get this thing. There's this thing. Let's see what we can do. Let's do a track. Okay, everything seems to be up. How's she doing? Okay, let's get over here. Where's the Duff? Ooh, awesome. The Duff got ported away. We'll come over here. This is much easier than it was at level 71 or whatever when we were here trying to do the epic for the Duff. Way easier. Okay, here we go. We're just going to run west. Hope for the best. That seems pretty good. Let's take a look and see. Let's go normal. See what's up. Got a bunch of Amy Knights. Those are... Where are those? Let's get a look-see here. Tracking ahead and to the right. Yeah, those are more up there. The Amy Temple. So, let's just run everybody over here, and we're going to start working our way around and see what we can do. Would like to try to get an Amy right off the bat. Usually, we get like 3 of them when we zone in, but maybe being level 70, everything's a little bit cooler. So we're just going to start working our way up to the Ring of Fire there, to the Amy Temple, and that's the way we're going to go with it. Let's cancel that track. We're going to get the Duff some arrows. While we're doing that, we are going to get a row back on, so that's a new thing. That Scareling, right on. Take this. Where's that Scareling? There he is. We are crushing this zone now. I think we need to put Gwendolyn and at least Ladybug, but not Ladybug, Terabelle on follow here. The rest they can, oh, of course, hit follow and then I immediately move. Cool. Don't care. We got our new follow the duff button, so that's helping out. Great, here we go. We're going to follow the duff. We're going to just work our way up to that giant ring of fire. See what we have to do here. Let's just go up the wall, and then we'll make a hard right and go straight into it instead of cutting across the zone. This is a new way to go. We haven't done this before. Here we go, fetid fiends. Here they come. We got the first one. Gonna mass mez. There we go. They're down. Very cool. The duff is looking great. Everyone's health is fantastic. We'll work on taunt. Next. Get more taunt. Yeah, the duff's not even getting hit. She hasn't even changed her equipment. She's just... Uh-oh, we got a spider. Spine chiller. There it is. I see it. Spine chiller. Oh boy, okay, so we're getting some more. I love it. That's a great moan. Oh boy, that's not cool. Okay. Alright, we're going to have to start accepting the fact that we need to start just split tanking this stuff. Decrepit Order, this guy here is going to get his butt kicked. Did that spider just run off? Did, he's dead though. Scareling. This is the guy porting everybody around. There we go. Let's just give all this stuff to Drizette. Let's see what we got. We always need this zombie skin. Shoot, by getting ported, I don't think they're on follow any longer. That's a bummer. Well, that's the only part about doing this is it does take a minute with the auto follow. Alright, we're putting this guy down again. Souxxsie and her Stormblade, she was going crazy. 1,079 points of damage. Whatever Stormblades is, I gotta figure that out because that does a lot of damage. Alright, off we go. And hide your brains. We got an achievement there for Drazette, killing zombies. You can see the fire over there. Pretty cool. There's a temple in there, and that's how you get out. The exit is inside. I can't remember where. But we're going to go in. You're going to take like 10 points of damage. It seems a lot scarier than it really is. But there's a ton of Amy's in here. That is what we're looking for. And we're in. Cool, there's the temple. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Alright, I guess let's go around this way to the front. See what we can do. The trouble we can get into. We're on the back side. There we go, here's an Amy. Oh my gosh. There is a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, wow. Let's see, Mass Mez. Let's see what we can do here. Whoops. We need to pick one of those, and we Mass Mez. Everyone's health is looking good. I think we got some good mezzing there. Yeah, this is okay. Let's take a look. Let's see if we got what we're looking for. Nope. All right, let's go next. Warrior. Right in front of us. Alright, Souxxsie, just help out. Help out the duff. And we're going to get Drazette helping out too. We're going to try to do another Mass Mez. See if we can get anything going down. Alright, another Amy. We're just going to kill all the Amy's as fast as we can, wherever they're at. There's this guy right here. That's who we're gonna be killing. Nope. All right, let's kill this protoplasm. This is pretty cool. All right. There we go. Let's see. That is a tendril. Let's give that to Souxxsie. Souxxsie. Loot. Yes. Awesome. That is what we need. And this is actually kind of fun. So I think we're going to keep doing this. Oh, where are you? Get your butt back in here, girls. Come on. I think that's why we may have attracted so much stuff. Let's just get one in here real fast before anything weird happens. Like it already hasn't. Okay. What are we doing here? Somebody attack something. Glare Lord. Where's the Glare Lord? That is a big eyeball. There it is. All these frighteners. Alright. Let's pick this stupid toad. And let's Mass Mez everything. We'll hit a group heal. We're going to bring Drazette over here because she's not doing anything positive. What are we doing here? What are we attacking? Spine Chiller. There we go. How are we doing? How's our health? Where? Whoa! Did somebody get ported out of here? Yes. Let's see. Oh, stinky poo. Everybody's getting their butt kicked. All right, here we go. Alright, we're out of here. We got what we came for. Don't feel like doing this for the next hour and a half. Alright. There we go. Plane of knowledge. Alright, there we go. We are back from the plane of fear. That was actually kind of fun, but you know, as you can see, it just goes from crazy to nuts to loco. So we've been there before. I didn't feel like we needed to spend an excessive amount of time, especially after we already got our item. So that's exactly what we were there for. Everybody knows the plane of fear, and it's always fun. So figure we'll just move on instead of wasting a whole nother episode on something we've already done a couple times. So, alright, well, we're down to 3 items, and it's a little bit of a bummer that we didn't get them, at least one of those today. So, we're going to move on. Our next stop is probably going to be Catch Keep. I don't think we're really going to need to take the whole squad in there to kill that Finnegan. And it's underwater, so, you know, it's going to be crazy. So the least amount of girls I have to take, the better. So we'll figure that one out. I think everyone will just kind of be posting up around that area anyway, just in case we need them. So it's probably going to be, I don't know, maybe like Terabelle, Gwendolyn, and Souxxsie. That way if we have to mez, we can take care of some stuff, because they're going to be all fish. They're not undead. They're not giants. You can still mez the undead, but it seems like it's a little more difficult. I think just those 3 would probably be pretty good. Worst case, we can charm something and use that as a pet. But we just have that little extra DPS. But I think that's going to be our next stop. We've got... I know we have 3 days before Trachanon spawns again. And I'm not sure what Vox and Gore and Air are. So I'll find that out. So, alright. We'll see you in our next step, which will probably be Catch Keep. Alright, we're going to use the Sodden Staff of the Keep. That is going to send us to Dragnar's Cauldron, and then we'll meet up. All right, that thing puts us right at the entrance of Unrest, and right here, just outside the entrance to Catch Keep. I hate underwater zones like this, but I don't know. I think this one is pretty neat, how it's an old temple, but it's now flooded. In we go. And now we'll bring Gwendolyn. I decided against Terabelle. I wanted to bring Drazette. She does some really good DPS, and she got all the dots and everything, so if we want to try to finish this thing off pretty quick, I think once Souxxsie kind of gets a hold of it, we can just dot it up and we can finish it off real quick. So, oh boy. With this map and all of the different levels, I do not know how to get there. I know in the center, you can go up and down. So I think we'll probably be looking for, I don't know, I'm sure we have to go through the whole thing, the whole labyrinth to get there. Well, that's the only bummer part. I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's do a shared camo. I guess we'll figure out. I don't want to have to try to figure this out on my own. Let's see. Let's just do this, I guess. We'll go height filter until we see something that helps us. Okay, I guess, do we have to go down? Oh, we do. Okay, we go down. We'll get to a level where something shows up. Like the main room shows up or something. We are in the second floor. And I don't think we can go down any further. No, we cannot. Well, let's check out this room here. Looks like we get to go down further. We can also go up, it seems. We're just gonna follow. It's actually kind of fun exploring something that I have no idea what's up. And then the fun thing will be, can I repeat this with anyone else? Okay, so it looks like that just took me around. I went down, yeah, and that just brought me back. And then we want to drop down again. Okay, so now we're on the same level where we need to be. Alright, let's try to go this way. You know there's going to be a shark that sees through invis. Is there a way out of here? Let's see, there is not. And I would say there's probably not a way over here. We just came from over there. And you can't get out of there. Is there a down? Like there's a down. Now these are just, it's like these might just be rooms. Yeah, it's like a jail cell. Good thing we have enduring breath. Okay. Of course, it's like just such a labyrinth. Hopefully, we'll be able to just kill this guy all on our own. Ooh, looks like we got a secret passageway. Oh. Are we close? Did we get back? Hopefully we didn't get back to where we were. Dude, this is it. Let me check the height filter. Yeah, he's down in this star somewhere. Wow, I don't even know if I should... if I can even try to get here again. This guy is... he's like level 50. I should be able to take him. I mean, I've killed a dragon solo. Who's this guy? There he is. Let's get him. Am I hitting him? I'm not hitting him. There we go. I hit him once. There we go. I'm getting on them. Let's do it. Let's do 1,000 blades. Okay, we're down to 93%. He is down to 80. Oh, down to 50. So far, we're ahead. Hopefully, oh man, I hope this guy drops it. Kedge backbone. Make her leader. And make her... yeah, she is going to be looter. Master looter. Right? Master looter, this. Oh, and he healed himself. That's cool. Always enjoy that. Alright, we're still doing our singing. He's at 52. He's going to heal himself again. I guarantee it. That's pretty cool. 22%, 18, you know he's going to heal again. There we go, 100%. Fantastic. Just make sure we keep our song on. We're doing pretty good. We're still at 89%. He's going to run out of mana eventually. He doesn't show a mana bar, but he's going to. He has to. I mean, he's trying to do all of his stuff and then do his crazy 100% heal, just like that. That's a pain. Oh well, we'll get him. These fights can't be, you know, super easy. It'd be no fun. How we doing? Yeah, we keep burning him for 102. We got a good damage shield up. So we're just gonna run him out of mana and then we'll kill him. We'll loot that backbone. There you go. She's not hitting for a ton. 100, 109, 88. I wish she hit for more. Alright, his heal didn't go all the way up this time. Only went up to, what, 90? So, let's see. What's he trying to do? He's trying to cast Vortex and Wrath. We got Stormblade. That's didn't hit him for as much. 304. I like it when it's higher. Okay. 14%. There we go. Back up to 97. Awesome. What is Vortex? Hey, look at that. You are caught in the vortex. Must wants to. Oh, okay. He wants to spin me around. Okay, this isn't. You know, we're at 81%. Not bad. Let's just I'm starting to not still be warm and fuzzy. You know? It's a big fight. I don't want to have to try to get here again. I mean, that was just ridiculous. There we go. Right on. We ran him out of mana. What is that? That is... Are we serious? This stuff is not dropping. Kedge Backbone. I mean, come on. Crystallized Sulfur. Fire Emerald Ring. Fusible Coral Ore. And then Rod of Malismint. But no Backbone. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. That's 3 named today. Actually 4. We killed Trachanon earlier. 4 named that didn't drop what we're supposed to. Alright, I know I'm just complaining, but that is more than annoying. Alright, I'm gonna take it out on these guys. Who's attacking me? Which one? There you go. How we doing? Our swimming is 158, so that's pretty cool. And I don't even want to try to pretend like I know how I'm going to get here again. I honestly should just camp out here. Yeah, this is where I came in from. So I'm going to do, I'm just going to camp here and figure out what the respawn time is on this and just hope for the best. Try it again. Alright, well, I guess we'll see when we come back. We'll do some more stuff. So we'll see you then. Alright, look where we are. We are back. And luckily, somehow, I was able to get Drizzt here. Did have to look at a map, but it only helped a little bit. I just kind of stumbled upon it by dumb luck, the same way I did with Souxxsie. And I also found out that those 4 seahorses that were there, they were the ones complete healing Finnegal. So we had to kill those first. And I've also learned that you can get the backbone somewhere between 1 and 50 kills. So, plus, it's only a 12-hour spawn, so that's cool. Wish it was shorter, but oh well. So, try to find that goof. I want to fight him up here, I guess. Maybe we'll engage down below, and then maybe I can bring... There he is. Now let's fight him down here. It's a cool area. This view stinks for what I'm trying to do. There we go. Much better. Where is this dude? There he is. So let's start attacking. And we'll throw out a dot. Now let's bring Souxxsie down. Just keep spinning around until we see something. There we are. And we will assist. Get a little closer. There we go. Alright. Now that is way easier than going through the full kill about 6 times. Is that the backbone? That is the backbone. Yes! And a cool robe of the kedge. Heck yeah, we are going to give that to Souxxsie. Let's loot that. Yes. You're going to mark that off. Holy cow. Very cool. That is how we do it. We're also going to call that luck. Alright, she can stop singing. And then she's just going to blast out of here with her sodden staff of the kedge. Wow, that is really cool, really cool. Is this thing, robe of the kedge, is this thing, it's no trade. That's a bummer. Reduce the chance to spell regents, no big deal. Alright, we'll leave it. What else is here? Wand of mana tapping, no trade. No trade, because this is, I always thought it was Kazakh Thule, but apparently this, Finnegal, he is one of the original 3 raids. It's Finnegal, Nagafin, and Lady Vox. Cool. Alright, well, we're gonna blast out of here and hope for the best on the rest of the stuff we have to do, which is we're down to Trachanon and Vox or Gornair. So we need a white dragon scale and we need undead dragon gut string. So one of these days we'll get those, but it's cool. We're down to 2 things and then we can just start going ham and do all of our turn-ins. So Vox, Gornair, and Trachanon are all on 3-day spawn, so we have 2 days to go. So hopefully we will see you soon as we loot one of those items. And maybe we could do all 3. We'll kill Track. If we don't get that, or we do get it, that'd be awesome. We go do Vox and Gornair at the same time. Alright, so woo! 1 more item down. We'll see you in a bit. Alright, we are back. After that Finnegal kill, got me inspired to really start trying to do a lot of the rest of the running around. We can get through quite a bit of this quest with everything that we've killed so far. We're going to get hung up here right at the end since we still need Track and Vox or Gornair. We need that white dragon scale, and then we can spawn the quest version of Trachanon. That's going to drop that undead dragon gut string every time. So right now we are off and about. Going to do a lot of running around. Going to do a lot of turning in. So let's see what we can do. I don't think I come in through the back here. I believe she's just, yeah. Okay, these guys are bent out of shape, so that's not cool. That's, to me, means my faction is not going to be great. I don't know what I've killed around here to make them so mad. You know, human bard. So I'm suspecting that Kiona is not going to be jazzed with me. And she is going to want to... Oh, well, let's see. Hello there, Souxxsie. I'm hosting a relay running contest. Would you like to participate? Great. The prize would be a silly old music sheet. Let me know when you are ready, and I will pass the torch to you, and we'll get the first step. All right, here we go. Wow, okay. Not expecting that. Very cool. All right, here you go. Run with this torch as fast as you can to the misty thicket and hand this torch off to Fagio Kenyo. He will tell you where to go from there. Hurry. Do not have much time. All right. Hello. Okay, off we go. We are headed off to the Misty Thicket. We'll see you there. Okay, we've landed here in Misty Thicket, and we are looking for Faggio Kenyo. Whoop. A lot closer than I thought I was. He is over here. Shut this off. Hey, dude. A wood elf. Hey-oh. He doesn't have any time for it. Run onward, my friend, to the far-off desert of Ro. Give this torch to Adad Ilya. Uh-oh, these guys are upset about a bear. Alright, here we go. Here's our torch. Torch of Ro. The other one was called the Torch of Misty. Did not mention that. Okay, off we are to the far desert of Ro, which would be the southern desert of Ro. But we will see you there. Okay, we are in the southern desert of Ro, and we came from the... I don't know how to shut songs off. We came from Inutul Swamp, and this cat's right here. Give him a hail. Oh, travel, do not bother me right now. I'm waiting for someone. Me. There we go, and now we have the Torch of Wrath. He said, "You still have a ways to go. Seek out Misty Techka near the arena in Lake Wrath. Run like the wind." Will do. We are out of here. Alright, Lake Wrath tier. Let's get our Cello's Song of Travel. Gives us Spirit of the Wolf ×2 almost, maybe. Invis and the Gift of Flight. So that makes it nice running across water. We have to go basically straight across because that's over by the arena. And we are looking for Misty Techka. I don't know what they were thinking with that one. I know I'm not even saying it right. But anyway, enough of that. I did have enough of this zone while we were doing the Tides of Time biz. First time I came here, I think I ran every pixel of this place to try to figure out what I was supposed to be doing. Alright, she is near the arena. Misty, I'm going to assume it's a girl. Got Aviox over here. Alright, she may be in the tunnel a little bit. Doubt it. Yes, she is. Look at that. Alright, Torch of Wrath. Give that to her. Give her a hail. She smiles and taps her foot. She is impatient. And we have a Proof of Speed ring. Very cool. And you have completed a trade with Misty. Awesome. Give her a hail. And that's what we like to call that. So I guess you're supposed to understand that that's the end of the relay race. And you're done relaying. Alright, so we are going to head back to West Karana and see Kiona one more time. And probably have to kill those stupid guards again. Okay, we are back in West Corona. We went up from Lake Rathtier through South Corona and North Corona. And here we are. I don't think there's really anything of interest here. Hopefully it won't take too long to get there. We're just going to blast through about as fast as we can. So we have the first 4 parts done of our this first section. It's 5 parts total. And we'll just get there. And we have a few more parts to do. Let's see. We have second part. That's it's 8 long, 8 parts long. We get to kill something, so that'll be cool. We have another part where we've already killed everything, so we just need to do a turn in. And then we have a 4th part where we have killed everything, and we just need to do a turn in. So it's cool, and it looks like we kind of need to do this stuff in order. So even though we're going to be in some zones like this more than once, but we need items from the previous visit so that we can turn things in. So we'll be kind of running around again. I think it'd be kind of interesting to do this whole relay run, but without jumping around. Go from start here and just run across Norrath zone to zone and see how long it actually takes. I might do that. If I do, I'll add a little note in there at how long it took to do. Because this zone is pretty long, but with this Celos traveling, make kind of short work of it. I didn't really want to do too much running around with this because it's really just turning in, but so I got to make sure I go straight to where I need to go. I don't need to run any further, so we don't want this guard tower. It's going to be the next guard tower. So yeah, I didn't want to run from zone to zone, but it was kind of like if I zone in, I'll run from the zone in to where I need to go. And I did come from the other direction of West Corona, so it's not too bad, especially with this. I mean, the zone is huge, but if you're just running across it, it's really not too horrible. So now I need to figure out, oh, no, that did not work. I guess that's a good way to get rid of a song is you just get rid of the spell. Oh, and let's see, is it back? Not going to come back. Not coming back. All right, these guys are going to be bent out of shape again. Hey guys, remember me? Luckily I can kill them. What are they at? They're level 35, so this would not be cool. But you can't start your epic quest until level 55 anyway. So at least I guess you could probably kill them at level 55, I would think. I'm not sure. Let's give her a hail. Let's see what she'll say. Susie, oh, she wants me to participate still. So if I give her the ring, that'd be like, look how awesome I am. Excellent. You are quite a runner. Here's half of the sheet of music. I decided to keep the other half because it has this wonderful signature. I think it might be quite valuable. It's probably worth as much as an instrument the great Mathlin used. You complete the trade. So, there we are. Maestro Symphony page 24, top. Let's get this kedge bone where it belongs. Okay, so that's that. And it doesn't say anything else about anything else I should do. Just wants me to continue to do the run, which we may do. I'm not sure. All right, well, I guess we're done with this. So we're gonna head off someplace else. All right, we are back in South Carolina. We're looking for this Bainar Swift song. It's kind of right over here, just chilling in the middle of the zone. So we'll see what's going to go on with him. We've got a phrase I need to say to him, and we'll see if he's picking up what I'm putting down. Oh man, it's supposed to. Oh, there he is. Okay. Well, let's try this. Slash song off. Oh, enrolled failure. Stop. Let's see if I start singing again. All right, stop seems to be a command. Very cool. So we're learning stuff. All right. So we got this cat here. Let's see what he has to say. Please, I'm trying to work here. If you bother me, I'll write a horrible song about you and sing it from the mountaintops. Very cool. I am going to say, doll. Oh! Well, he likes doll. Souxxsie Mining Company invoice. He said, "What you say? You wish to have a doll I was going to give her? Whatever for? Ah, never mind me. I rant like an old woman sometimes. I should let her memory go, but I could stop my heart from beating before I forget that child. Here, take this invoice. I have no further use for it. Give it to Marfin Pink Triple." All right. Well, thank you so much, Einar. So we are going to be off and about to Souxxsie. All right, we are in Sol B, Nagafin's lair. We need to find our way all the way over to the little fort, and I believe this cat here that we're looking for is the guy who sells the Tinker's bag. Maybe it's not Tinker's bag. I don't know. He sells something for like 5K, and it is a cool weight reduction bag. And we are definitely going to need to go invis here, so we don't have to do this the entire way. Let's kill these guys. And we'll throw on a cloudy potion. There we go. That should do it. Not sure why this thing isn't moving. You successfully disarmed the trap. Super cool. Can we jump it? There we go. We're still in Viz. All right, great. Oh, it's gonna take a little bit to get here. Where are we at here on the map? I'm gonna need to. All right. I know how to get here, but I don't. You know, I've done it many, many times, but it was a long time ago. We did have to fuss around with this for one of the Tides of Time. Let's see, am I going the right way? I don't think so. I do. I do think so. This way. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. That'll get us over this way. It's a frustrating maze to go through here, but it's actually kind of fun once you figure it out. Glad we're invis. I'm not sure if anybody is going to be bent out of shape. If he is right here. There he is. Let's take a look. Let's see what he's selling. There you go. Bag of the Tinkers. 10 slot giant. Weight reduction 100%. This was such a classic bag. How much money we got? Let's buy one. We're here. There we go. Bag of the Tinker. We have one. Awesome. Okay. Anyway, we need to talk with this cat here. Let's give him the old hail. See what he has to say. Not much. So let's give him the invoice. There we go. He's like, about time you get your lazy bones down here. I was beginning to worry about you. Thought we'd ever pick up the doll. My kin worked hard and toiled over this thing for days. That Bernard was sure exact on every detail. For a special child, he said, must be some child. He spent all the time he had, some point didn't, still owes us a show. Anyway, I heard she passed away some time ago. Give the lad my regards. All right, so we have a mechanical doll. All right, so now you're just supposed to figure this out, which is, I mean, I love these EverQuest, but man, oh man, they really do not help you at all, because when you see where we go next, you're going to be like, what? And that's exactly what I'm saying. So we will see you where we're going to go next, and you'll be just as surprised as me. All right, we are in the estate of unrest. Yeah, I know. Isn't it crazy? Which is the other ironic part about this is where we started off today, because we just got done killing Finnegal, and we used the teleport to Dragnar's Cauldron. That where is it? The Sodden Shaft of the Kedge, which puts you right at the entrance to Unrest in Dagnor's. I always put an R in there for some reason. It's Dagnor's Cauldron. Alright, so we need to go find Sierra. So let's just run around the outside here of the right maze. Hey, the things are here. Let's see. I believe Sierra is inside. Do a little cave spelunking. We got this gnomish spelunker. They were supposed to say that he had like a spelunker bag or something. I killed this guy like 1,000 times, and he never drops anything. So here we are with Sierra. Poor girl, she's dead. Hi, can you help me? I lost something. I need it so I can get back home. It says, I never got my doll from my birthday. Before he could bring it to me, I was hurt by a bad man. I can't leave without my doll. Would you please help me? You just have to have slipped and fell and talked to her at one point. And you're like, oh man, a doll. Cool. And we have a note to Berner. So you know what that means. Back to South Carolina we go. All right, so we will see you when we're there. We have made it back to the southern plains of Carolina. So we are on the opposite side, but we have to run all the way up to the north for this Berner. So let's take a check on track. We have it set to alphabetical. Maybe we'll see Quillmane. Probably not though. I wonder if Quillmane ever just spawns on her own. You know, just random. Instead of, you know, like get the placeholders if she only comes up after you start farming the placeholders. That'd be interesting. She probably has to. I would imagine she does. Got Brother Darish. You can kill him every now and again for the monks. And he'll have a Robe of the Lost Circle. Not very often. Brother Zephyl in Wrath Mountains, he's the one who usually has that on. He is pretty rare, and it's even more rare when he has the robe on. Another good epic kill. Alright, so we are sneaking up on this cat. He's hiding out over here by the tree. Let's turn our song off and get down on the ground. See if he has anything to say. Trying to work on the song. So here is a note for him. A note from the child? How can that be? How could she know I was her father unless Sierra told her? Forgive me, Sierra was the name of the woman to whom I was betrothed. Unfortunately, her parents forbade her from marrying a lowly bard such as myself. Her father married her off to a young merchant in Quanos named Malagar. She married him only out of respect for her father. Her heart was truly mine. At least so she always said. When Sarah was born, I visited them both often. She was like no other, so innocent and sweet. In those few years, I watched her grow up to be more and more like her mother, and I saw none of the father in her appearance. I do not like Malagar, but the least we can do is inform him of his child's death. I saw this caravan pass by not more than a day. Go ahead to Quanos. All right, so we're headed that way. What do we got here? We have a note to Malagar. All right. And with that, I think we're going to call this episode an episode, and we will pick back up on our trail to Quanos and looking for Malagar. So we'll see you next time.